What is going on, guys? It's your boy Anderson Flicks here. I got a quick tutorial for you guys today here in After Effects. I've been wanting to get back into this to give you guys some tutorials and put out some content on my YouTube channel, but been so busy and very limited time for things like this. But I figured a great way to get a quick one out into you guys is this transition in After Effects. You could call this one a morph transition, something like that, but I get asked about this frequently from some followers and whatnot, and I wanted to just give you guys a secret to this one. Before we get started, I'll show you guys a clip of this effect used in some of my work. You guys have probably seen it before, but for the new followers, here's a few examples. You guys go ahead and check that out.
I got commas to collect.
Like a drug bait, oh, what you do to me?
If they come for me, I'm always here. Hold up like man killer.
I ain't never whipped a form, but I'm always stepping out.
Body on the slide, I hit it from the side.
If you're following along step by step, I'll try not to go too fast. Feel free to go back, and you guys should be able to get this effect down. Let's just go ahead and jump right into this. Alright, so this one's actually very simple. I got myself a fresh After Effects composition right here. And if you were editing a project in Premiere, you could always dynamic link it to After Effects, do it in here, and it shows up back in there. That's probably for a more advanced tutorial someday, but if you guys are fluent After Effects users, you would know all about that. Alright, so you've dragged a few clips into your project. You want to go ahead and in After Effects, you could just click, hold Shift, drag both those down. As you guys can see, I'm not caring about where these clips are, the timing. This is just to show you guys a transition. Alright, so you got your two clips here, one starting and one ending at these same points. Actually, I kind of like this motion right here on that clip. Okay, so all you do for the effect is you go to Layer, New, Adjustment Layer. Alright, see that creates this purple layer here. You know what, for you guys, let me go ahead and scale out. Scale up my comp there. Alright, now what you want to do is cut your adjustment layer a little before the first clip ends. And to do that, you can go, if you're on a Mac, Command-Shift-D, and then delete this first part. And then come over a bit more ways into this one. Preferably, I like to do, you'll see for this effect. Do the same as well, Command-Shift-D. Alright, cut the end of that off. Now you got this adjustment layer right here that's coming over this. As you can see, there's nothing on that. It's just an adjustment layer. Alright, and then you're just going to come over to your Effects and Presets panel and search up Optics Compensation. There it goes right there. You're going to drag that onto your adjustment layer. Alright, now what you want to do is come here, open up the effects, down into Optics Compensation. I'm going to make this fit here. Okay, and then what you do, you start at the beginning. Very first, before anything, you want to hit the reverse lens distortion on, okay? And then you want to hit a keyframe marker, hit the timer here on the field of view while it's at 0. Come on over to the middle where the two clips meet, but make sure you are on your adjustment layer. And then you want to type 140. Okay, and you see it automatically made that keyframe there. It goes 0 to 140. You want to come back to the end of it, back on your keyframe on the field of view, you want to hit make one for 0. And you'll see what that just did. It made the warp go in and back out, but what it did is it set the very vertex, or the middle, if you will, of that motion where the clips meet, and that's what makes it the fire transition that it is. Now what you guys can also see is if I were to drag this one way out, it's gonna extend the time it takes for it to finish the transition. Like you see there. Now what you guys, I'm gonna come back a little, what you guys are gonna wanna actually do too to take this a bit to the next level, okay, this is the last part of the tutorial here for you guys, is you wanna just left click and drag over all 3 of these keyframes, and then you wanna right click, keyframe assistant, easy ease. As you see, your 3 keyframes turn into a different shape, and you'll come up here to your graph editor, click that, and as you see, it pulls up those keyframes in a graph, so you see the motion of it, and this is where you can actually make it more smooth and more fluid of a motion and transition. If you think of this as a timeline sense, right, this is the beginning of it, this is the middle of it, this is the end. So After Effects does its best job by nature to make it work, but what you can do is grab this right here, and actually you want to make sure it's singularly affecting this one, not the beginning. Alright, so you grab this yellow point, and see, you can just play with this all over, but I'm gonna actually just kind of extend the arc of it up here. Alright, that's not too shabby right there. I like the arc, the nature of that. Now let's go back in and check this out. I'm actually gonna bring that just down a little more like that. Alright, so you could just hit back on the graph editor, it unchecks it. These will stay like that, and now play this back. So as you see, that all happens really fast, and what you can do in that case is simply just drag this out, drag these keyframes to the end here, play it back. And yeah, that is a very simple warp-like transition using the optics compensation effect in After Effects. And then obviously you guys can play with that in many ways. You could set it on a clip, let's say the value of it at like 80, and it would just look like this. It would look warped as opposed to a flat clip. So you could play with it in many ways and use it to your liking. Now you guys can go ahead and do that, try it on some videos. It is as simple as one adjustment layer above two meeting clips, and it's optics compensation, and then you just keyframe it, guys. So I hope that helped. I hope you guys can make use of this in your videos. There's lots of things you can do with it. Leave a comment if you guys tried this out in a new video, you maybe never done it before, and I want to check it out. I want to check out your guys' examples. I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope this helped. I'm going to be doing a lot more behind the scenes content, tutorials, editing, all kinds of stuff like this for you guys. What I really need you to do is leave a comment, and you guys let me know what you want to see next. I want to be doing these tutorials with actual purpose. I want to help everyone out that I can and basically give everyone upcoming in editing the assistance that I never had. So I'm a self-taught editor, but I've been doing this for 10 to 12 years now, so it's a lot of time under my belt, and this stuff can be very complicated and confusing to learn. So I want to assist in the learning curve and give you guys these easy tutorials. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope everyone has a great day. Peace.